students, and welcome back to my class of English literature. How are you all doing today? Hope you all are safe at home. Today I will give you the summary of the chapter The Selfish Giant, written by Oscar Wilde. Before I proceed with the chapter, let me tell you something about the author. Oscar Wilde was born on 16th October 1854 and he died on 30th October 1900. He was an Irish poet and a playwright. After writing in different forms throughout the 1880s, he became one of the most popular playwrights in London in the early 1890s. He is best remembered for his epigrams and plays. Now let us look at the mind map of the chapter. The giant's garden was beautiful and children loved to play in it. The giant was back after 7 years and he saw children playing. Therefore, he built a high wall. It was winter in Giant's garden. One morning, he heard a linnet singing. Children came through a little hole. Trees were covered with birds and blossoms. The giant was delighted to see his friends back, especially the little boy. Later, the children found the giant dead. Now let us look at the summary of the chapter. The main character in this chapter, as we all know, is the giant. He was having a very lovely garden and children loved to play in it every afternoon after coming from school. It was indeed a very beautiful garden with soft green grass. It had beautiful flowers and fruit trees. The birds sat on the tree and sang so sweetly. The children used to stop their games in order to listen to them. They loved the garden. But one day, the giant was back. He had been to visit his friend, the Cornish ogre, and had stayed with him for 7 years. When he arrived, he saw the children playing in his garden. He was very angry and he said that he won't allow anyone to play here, and so he built a high wall all around it and put up a notice board which said, "Trespassers will be prosecuted." He was a very selfish giant. The poor children had now nowhere to play. They were very sad. Then the spring came all over the country, but only in the garden of the selfish giant it was still winter. The trees forgot to blossom and the birds now did not care to sing in it. One morning, the giant heard a little linnet singing outside his window. It sounded so sweet to his ears, and he jumped out of the bed and looked out. He saw a most wonderful sight. Children, through a little hole in the wall, had crept in, and they were sitting on the branches of the tree. Now the trees were covered with birds, and they were so glad to have the children back. The giant was so delighted to see his friends back, especially the little boy. The giant's heart melted and he realized that how selfish he had been. The little boy even said that the giant shall come with him to his garden, which is a paradise. Later that afternoon, the children found the giant lying dead under the tree, which was all covered with white blossoms. Children, we will be discussing the activity related to this chapter during our online interactive classes. We will meet again soon with a new video. Thank you and stay safe.